Well, we are then. Back on the Somme. Cheers. Cheeky little beer. June the 17th. Slightly after midday-ish. Got here quite early, did a bit of shopping, as you do. In the background, the nav of the R Castle. R Castle obviously jawing away, jaw. You know what he's like. Here in June, through various reasons, as you can probably hear through the old schnoz sounding a bit blocked up because we're waiting for a little op. But that's not a problem, bit of drill, sort that out. The old DeWalt, the old guy get in there and do that. But seeing the Somme in a different light, in a different time than usually what I've posted, and I will be posting, contrary to the last week's post of Trooping the Colour, where we're going to do one and we didn't follow that up. So apologies to all and sundry with there, because my very niche market that watches these, which is probably half a dozen. But one day, you never know, quite a few will. But here we are, look at this. This is heaven. This is the Somme Valley. And we come here for so many reasons. We come here for our own selves to sort of have a bit of a break, have a breather from life's toil. We all work hard. And we also come in to say thanks to the lads for all what they did. And when you see around you and what we have today in Albert, having gone shopping, sat down for a couple of beers, and seeing people living their lives and enjoying themselves as we are here in this beautiful spot, and the way it all is today, is you can't ever say did people die in vain or did they die for it. But what these men did fight and die for is what maybe some of us would fight and die for today in our own countries, is this lifestyle and this beauty and this tranquility. It's not up everyone's street. I know many love to go out there and they love the Costas and they love the Ibizas and all the rest of it, but for many of us it is. I know that, and I'm going to do quite a few hopefully this week and pass a few on. We're going to do a few bit off piste. We're going to do Agincourt, we're going to do Cressy, we're going to go up and around there and do a little bit around there. I'll try and vlog that and put on that, the little I know about it. Edward III, Henry V, that sort of stuff. But today it's about relaxing, it's about being back here on the Somme, back here at Chavasse, the good old Porter brothers. Sadly, Richard and Michelle, they've decided to be in England this year while we're over here, which is a real shame because we love their company and enjoy them, meeting and seeing them each year. But Jonathan and Ange will be here later on, and I'm sure we'll have a little tipple with them. There's a cracking little memorial here behind me with some roses, and that is in memory of the men who fell in this area, the 55th Division of the West Lancashires. Jonathan and Richard managed to acquire that and put that here in their garden, which is quite wonderful. But to come from England, and busy old England where we are, and to come to this area, so blissful, so peaceful, compared to what it was just over 100 years ago. For me, it's quite magical. It's magical that it was achieved by the alliance of Britain and France and America eventually, and Belgium and all these other countries, to decide this is the way we want to live our lives. And here we are today, 100 odd years on, and we are living them after a war after that, and after the wars from 300 or 400 years ago that we're going to go and have a look into. So, cheers to you all. Hope you're having a wonderful summer. Hope you will have a wonderful summer. And I shall send you some vlogs of battlefields and walks, and also a bit of enjoyment and a bit of revelry, because we've all had a hard year this year, the three of us, so we need it. So from myself, Mr. Toad, the landlord, and from the Nav, Mr. Andy Shannon, and the Ardcastle, Samo, AD Ardcastle. We thank you for listening, those that do, which isn't many. So you're a cult following. And a little tip off to Mike Summerson. Hope you have a great trip when you're out here. And Mike, thanks for watching and sending me messages. And I'll see you all soon and post up some historical stuff. But for now, few more cheeky little beers, down to see Romu in the lovely little village of Curlew. If you ever come over here, pop down and see them. And if you do ever come over to this place, pop and see Richard and Jonathan Porter. Two of the very, very best knowledgeable men and guides of World War I history in this area. And Jonathan, a renowned author of some incredible books. That's all I'll say. Look them up. Terrific fellas, terrific people, terrific countryside, and you're all most welcome. Cheers.